All right, look, Texas fans, I'm going to say it because I don't hear anyone else saying it right after the stinger. It's Felix Sharp at Sharp Review on Twitter for CampusToCanton.com. If you like this video, listen, we're doing this all the time. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right now and like the video. If you don't know what we're doing at CampusToCanton.com, you got to check it out. We're playing college fantasy football with all of your favorite players. This is a Texas video. If you want to have Quinn Ewers and Maalik Murphy, Jonathan Brooks, Jonte Cook, DeAndre Moore. Can we please get DeAndre Moore on the field, by the way? Either on offense or defense, because he was a great cornerback, too. Go ahead and check out CampusToCanton.com so you can find out more and what it is that we're doing. We're basically following these players from their college career all the way to the NFL. When your players declare for the NFL draft, they're added to your NFL team. Check out CampusToCanton.com or just click the link in the description box so you can find out more about what it is that we're doing. If it's your first time tuning in, and I'm guessing it for a lot of you it is, I have been one of Quinn Ewers' biggest detractors since he was coming in as a freshman. And not because I dislike the player. It's just that one overall 24/7 recruit ranking, which is really, really lofty. I mean, we're comparing him to Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, two players who had similar rankings. And if you look at that rating, a lot of it was based on what he did in that 2019-2020 as a sophomore at South Lake Carroll. Here it is, we have a underclassman who is really performing well at a powerhouse high school. However, he was kept really clean, and the level of difficulty on some of the things that he was asked to do, not really, really high. And so then we fast forward to his junior season. He's injured there at South Lake Carroll. Fast forward to his senior season, which there is none, because he went on to Ohio State. So, and then we see at Texas, his first year as a starter, less than 60% completion percentage, struggling vertically. You know, not this dynamic playmaker that really warranted a 1 overall rating. Obviously, he was injured last week against Houston, and so in steps Maalik Murphy. And this is one of the things that I think Texas fans don't want to hear, as some people aren't saying. I think that there's a chance that Maalik Murphy balls out in Steve Sarkisian's offense. I think that there is a less than 0 chance that he could keep the job the rest of the season. And, you know, they kind of just play this game, well, Quinn Ewers isn't really healthy, et cetera, et cetera. I have always liked Maalik Murphy's willingness to push the ball vertically. Speaking of which, talking about Quinn Ewers not playing a lot of football, Maalik Murphy didn't really either, because he didn't start until he was a junior at Sarah High School in Gardenia. Gardenia. I looked up how to pronounce that city. I probably am not pronouncing it right. At Sarah High School, not to be confused with Sarah High School in San Mateo where Tom Brady went to school, because originally I thought that is where Maalik Murphy went to school. But this is a guy who has off-platform ability. He's a pure pocket passer. I think he's going to be aggressive vertically. And I'll say this, he reminds me a little bit of a right-handed Michael Penix Jr. Not Michael Penix Jr. at Washington State. This guy is going to win the Heisman. Michael Penix Jr. really at Indiana, who was, kind of still figuring out his game. But you saw all of that aggressive, that gunslinger mentality, that vertical accuracy, that willing to stress defenses. Maalik Murphy has a lot of those tools in his game. Now, it doesn't have the mobility that Quinn Ewers has, but I think that there is a chance that starting with BYU 3:30 on Saturday, might lay a claim to this starting position. 9-0 chance. Now, I'll give Quinn Ewers credit. He's playing a lot better than he did last year, completing 70% of his passes, 13 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. But there are these games, and Texas fans, you know it, where he looks like a game manager. He's very inconsistent. And quite frankly, that lack of vertical accuracy has carried from last year to this year. I mean, he's still missing Xavier Worthy on some of these vertical shots. He is. Now, he's hitting that Donnie Mitchell on some of them, but he's still being just a little bit inconsistent. From what I've seen from Maalik Murphy, that should be a strength of this game. And so do we get a version of Steve Sarkisian's offense that we saw with Tua Tagovailoa, that we saw with Mac Jones? Again, I think that there's a chance. And I'll give you guys Longhorns fans credit. Y'all got all the weapons. In the backfield, C.J. Baxter and Jonathan Brooks. You got J.T. Sanders. You got Donovan Mitchell. They can't even get Jonte Cook on the field. So starting with BYU, I think that there's a chance. At the very least, what Maalik Murphy is doing is putting the tape, getting that film on, because people are going to be – they were already recruiting him into the transfer portal after the spring game. If he plays well this week and during Quinn Ewers' extended absence, Alabama might need a quarterback next year. Ohio State could be looking in the transfer portal. Miami after Tyler Van Dyke leaves. But my personal favorite is that aforementioned Washington team with Kalen DeBoer there. That offense would be perfect for Maalik Murphy. I'm looking forward to it. You can let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think that there's a chance that Maalik Murphy outplays Quinn Ewers and maybe keeps this job for the rest of the season? Let me know in the comments. Peace.